Hmm. Great. Wonderful. Wonderful. How wonderfully boring for anyone who might be watching. How wonderfully boring. Okay, then. two watching. Boy, are you in for a slow ass time. "14 watching. That's interesting. Boy, are you in for a... Hello, everyone. Yes, G Jello Queen Workshop. You. I'm actually, I live in LA now, and yes, Adult Swim is very much still a thing. We have popular broadcast programs like Rick and Morty, Smiling Friends, Primal. Yes. I'm drinking. Oh, I'm drinking. I'm drinking right now in River City. Oh la la, hey hey hey. It's interesting how many more people will watch on YouTube than on Twitch. Thank goodness. Am I making something primal? God, I wish I was making something primal. I'm making something which is a passion project of mine. That once I sold to Paramount, and then they got bought by Skydance, by the Ellisons, by David Ellison. Why, my mouth sure ain't registering here. That's a little better. And then everywhere I go and sell it, those people get messed up. But finally Adult Swim was like, oh, heck. Give this man... let's try that. There we go. Ah, heck. Give this man a shot. But now... Wasp! Hello, Wasp! Josiah loves rivals. Does WSP stand for what's slippery, playa? In which case, I'll tell you what's slippery. Thank you. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for subbing. Now watch as I use a reference I drew in Adobe Animate, also known as Flash, and try and recreate it in Grease Pencil. Using the curve tool. Personality, dude, personality. I find this like therapy. I love it so good. Hey, what's up, Josiah? I'm just learning Grease Pencil in Blender. A wonderful, powerful, free software for animators and designers and stuff, which I highly recommend. But which is very new. Whoops! But which is very new to me, which I'm finding very complicated. Oh, that's interesting. How does that feel, Josiah? Is it fun? Do you enjoy it? Where is... There we go. Look at that. Look at the curves. Beautiful curves. Just like the curves on Yo Mama. That's right. I was working on The Passion. I would legitimately love it. I would legitimately love it if Adult Swim was adapting the story of Jesus Christ. No lie, I would legitimately love it. How can we make that happen? Maybe we can make that happen. You just need to call your local congressman. All right, we got one horn done. Pop. I'm gonna say pop. This is a lot of new keyboard controls to learn. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Is there a way to, like, close those points, though? You know what I mean? Is there a way? Does anyone know in the chat? Does any one of these wonderful people in the chat, perhaps Josiah Loves Rivals, knows the answer to this? Huh? Josiah loves rivals. Oh, good Josiah. He used to love rivals, but now he's gay. Good old Josiah, he once loved rivals, and now Josiah is gay. That's right. Perhaps I need some celebrities to come on my stream. This character here is known as, is known as, what have I done? Is known as Dementor. He is the leader of a gang. A street gang. Which, trust me, you do not want to be on the bad side of these guys. I can't exactly explain what my show is about, but what I can do is show everyone myself making it so that they can put the pieces together on their own. Right. Pop. I wish that just like automatically closed. Yeah, like Dementor. He freshens the breath and come on, dude. There we go. He freshens the breath. He'll trick your parents into thinking that you weren't smoking cigarettes behind their back. He's an all-around good dude, a little bit flamboyant. But you know, in the end, it's all about friendship. I mean, probably closer to that. Probably closer to Dementor. He runs a gang, a street gang, that has been taken over by a corporation, and he's forced to labor for capital, for big capital. And he's lost all that he loves. Oh, it does actually close up. He loves all that he loves, as we all lose what we love to capitalism. He's lost his freedom and his agency. Oh no, give me a break, dude. What is this? Do this, and then this, and then this. This is a lot of overlapping lines that I'm going to have to fuzzle up. But this is all new to me. The reason why I'm streaming this is there's probably a lot of people out there who would like to learn animation and watch someone be really bad at it. So if you're if you like watching people who are really bad at things, you're gonna love my stream. But yeah, I'm trying to teach myself animation. I think TV is basically dead. TV's dead. Who, put your hands up if you watch TV. Does anyone still watch TV? Anyone? He's basically an Amazon worker on meth. Anyone out there watch television? Television. I'm asking for television out there. Anybody? Should I do this? Can I like... Wait, can I like adjust the Bezier curvature of this? Is there like... Can I add more parts? Probably not. I know literally nothing about this. I just am, you know, what am I going to do? Not share everything with everyone all the time? If you can't monetize your life, what is even the point of being alive? Is there a way to, like, make those connect? I sure hope so. Yay! Whoops. I messed that up. There we go. J Jello Kyo Workshop Bio. G Jello Workshop Jello Kyo Workshopio? I'm trying to figure out how to say your name. Is it Jello Cropopio? Say it to me. Give me the answer, or face my wrath. Well, you're watching what happens. It's a 2D, you animate on a 2D plane. So like it's still Blender, it's still in 3D. You know, but it's just 2D animation and on a 2D plane in Blender. And then you can do the animation with 3D backgrounds that you've created. It's similar to Flash, but not exactly. It has its own very distinct workflow. And I started in Flash, so Flash I know. I drew this guy in Flash. I could even open up the Flash project, but I'm trying to switch to Grease Pencil because Grease Pencil is free. And free is very good for me, for men like me. I don't know about you, but for men like me, free is good. Boom, boom, boom. Where did I put it? New style. Yeah, let me open up Flash. I'll show you what I was doing in Flash and where this came from. What are we looking at here? Window capture. Adobe Animate. Where are you, my friend? There we go. I mean, you need to animate the stuff, right? So you need to draw all the frames and whatever. These are characters here. What am I looking for? This guy that you can see, Dementor, is the guy I'm drawing now. As you can see, I've fucked up. Interesting. Why am I unable to... Why am I unable to... Oh, whatever. So yeah, I drew this in Flash. And a bunch of other, I've been the hell? There we go. Oh, because it's a symbol. That's why. Where's Dementor? There we go. There we go. Ugh. Flash is so awful. It's just everything about Flash doesn't work. Elder Avatar. No, this is done. I drew all the layers in Clip Studio Paint, and then I used something called Live 2D Cubism to rig, you know, the layers, because it's 2D layers that are being deformed. And then you move from Live 2D Cubism into something called VTube Studio. And then you add like all whatever effects and stuff. So I can do cool things like... or whatever. I go back to this guy. Ooh, my shroud. And then get rid of the background. How do I get rid of the background? Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah. Most people will do this and it'll just be like, it's always a hot anime babe. You know what I mean? It's always just, I should save this. It's always just some like beautiful anime woman with bouncing boobs. And nothing wrong with that. It's just I don't have the energy to pull something like that off. I want my mouth to be moving more. Ah, there we go. It's so creepy. Ma. I think VTube Studio is free, but you have to pay. There's like a watermark that you have to pay to get rid of, and I don't remember how much it is, but it's got to be like $10 or something. These people ain't getting rich. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, where the hell is Blender? There we go. So I'm trying this. I'm trying Blender. This is new. This is new to me, and so consequently, I may end up having to give up on this. But for now, I guess I'll go here. No, I should be doing this all on set. I should do like a head layer and a whatever layer, but this is all new to me. And I'll probably give up on this at some point. But I just kind of want to learn the tools. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? You know when you try something new and then you're like, well, that wasn't it. That was not the thing. I should go back to doing what I was doing before. I do kind of like I know you can do this in anything else with like a pen tool with Bezier curves. I call it Bezier. You don't know what you call it. That's what I'm calling it. Make Claude build it in Blender and get... Yeah, I mean, I have tried that. It just is absolutely not... It absolutely sucks and does not do shit. These, whatever, LLM models are not... Oh, whoops. They're not good. Oh, that's not good. Go back here. They suck. They do inferior work. But also, it's not fun. Like, the fun is making something. So, like, doing it with Claude, there's no fun. You know, it's like paying someone else to watch a movie for you. What's the point? Well, I tried with some other things to make like 3D meshes for Blender with some drawings I did. I have another like virtual character or whatever that I started with. Let me find it. So where is it? I'm just starting this other thing here. Um yeah, where is this? Where the hell is the other thing? Oh, I see. There, this other guy in the corner was one of the first things I drew as a possible avatar. I think he looks pretty cool. What do you think? I think he looks pretty cool. Right? So I sent this into Blender. Let me see if I can find... Oh, God. I sent it into Claude to, like, turn it into a 3D mesh. And not Claude, I used a different AI to mesh thing, and now I can't find it. Now I can't find it. But it looked really psychotically bad. And I ended up going back to just using... No, I made this. I made this, and then I sent this to... how do I get rid of this shit on the screen? Whatever. I made this guy in the corner, and I sent it to something called Meshy, which turns 2D images into 3D meshes. And somewhere here, I have the result. Oh yeah, this is this is so bad. Like, it's kind of awesome, but it's also so awful. All right, here. How do I want to hold on. Let me figure this out in OBS. How do I add image? Okay, hold on. I mean, this is kind of awesome. Right? I imported this into Blender and then rendered it. And yes, it is it is kind of fucking awesome. No, it wasn't Claude. It was a Meshy, I think, which is another AI thing that takes 2D images and turns them into 3D meshes. So that's actually pretty good, right? However, animating that in Blender, I didn't know how to do, and also it felt like cheating because I didn't make it. I just uploaded it somewhere and then software made it. So I just decided to stick with the thing that I drew. But it is fucking baller. This is so awesome. One day, I hope I'm good enough to make something like this, but I just feel like I'd rather learn and slowly get good than, I'd rather learn and slowly get good than just skip to the end and just say, well, let a computer do it for me. But it is pretty awesome. It's pretty great. I mean, that's basically what I tried, but I don't know. I don't, I don't like AI. I don't have any desire to shortcut the process. Like I like doing this, you know, I like drawing. And I get to tell the story when I'm done drawing, and I'm drawing to tell a story. And but like I have all the control over all the details, you know. It's just more enjoyable to me. It is about shortcuts, but I don't know. I just when like the first sort of useful video models came out, you know, Kling, earlier versions of Kling and whatever, I started making stuff in them, and it just felt like at first it felt kind of exciting because you're making something. You think, but you're not making anything. Something else is making something. You're seeing the results of something else made, and it feels like, oh well, I told it to make this, so therefore I'm somehow doing it. But then, you know, after a while you're like, well, I'm not really getting good at anything. I can already tell a story. I'm a good writer. And I want to be able to like do it with my hands. Like, you know, you can go to IKEA and get furniture, but you can also get a saw and a lathe, and you can make your own chair. And not everyone's going to make their own chair. Not everyone has to make their own chair. But if you want to make your own chair, why not, right? What do you mean only if I can make one layer? It's all collage. You mean animation is? What do you mean it's all collage? It's all Kalashnikov. Do you have any like examples I can look at? Because I'm curious. I'm curious about what other people are doing. I mean, I'm sure like, you know, I live in LA and everyone is, you know, anti-AI here because everyone is scared their livelihoods will go away. And I have the attitude of like, well, if you can write and direct and tell a story, this is an opportunity to make stuff without needing a studio. But at the same time, it still doesn't quite look as good. You know what I mean? It's close, but it still looks weird. And it still doesn't have the same like feeling of, you know, working with an actor, fine tuning a performance in the same way. All right, I'm gonna look at your channel later. I'm opening up your channel in another window, and I'm gonna look at it later on. Oh, Jalokio! Now I remember. yeah, the Jenkum guy. Now it's all coming back to me. Are you still friends with Jim? Do you still see Jim? I thought I was already subscribed to you. Like, you're one of those people who, like, was very prolific. Like, you made stuff constantly. You know what I mean? You were always putting stuff out. So it's not like some people use AI basically as a replacement for a lack of creativity. And you can always tell those people that's when they put out just like orc fights elf in forest, ninja kills them or whatever, and you just see the same, or like anime that gets whatever remade. I remade this scene in 2026 and it's way better, whatever. But that's not, you're not like that. You know, you were a guy who's always cranking stuff out. So how are you finding AI? You loving it? You loving it hardcore? You know what I should do, or should have done, is these spikes should all be the same. I should have copied and pasted. It's really dumb on my part. But these should all be identical. Dumb. What's your favorite aspect? Is it the ability to just work on your own without needing other people to, because I think like for me the biggest attraction is working on your own without anyone else funding you. You don't need anyone, you don't need their money. You know, you don't need a producer anywhere to be like, okay, we decided the idea is good enough or whatever. You know what I mean? One of the hardest things in the world, like this show, I sold twice before selling it the third and final time. Because you are endlessly at the mercy of people whose money comes and goes and whose own careers are waxing and waning. This is gonna be good. It's a nice curvy, muscular arm. Yeah, like I'm not dumb. I see the benefits of generative AI. I think one of the big objections, which I do agree with, you know, is it's all trained on stolen data, and like that's a valid complaint, you know. And then the argument, oh well, we have $10 trillion of venture capital, we could never have afforded to pay anyone. It's like the like obvious bullshit, but at the same time, you know, it's like what's done is done. It's sad in a way because you can't copyright anything created by AI, right? I mean, sad. Sad is maybe the wrong word, but it's a fact that you can't copyright anything done in a generative model. So, like for instance, one of the things when making this is I can't use generative models because then it wouldn't be copyrightable. So therefore, no one could own it, and if no one can own it, no one will pay to have you make it. Like, the only legal way to right now to monetize generative AI is to create custom models in some way, or to use like Patreon. Like, it's a big legal gray area when people are paying like ad agencies, when they're like, you know, people who are like, oh yeah, we made this with we use Kling and whatever. It's like, okay, but I don't think legally you can own the output. I guess you can pay people for the labor, but yeah, I know. I'm a software pirate. I was an inveterate software pirate. I'm like, I, I, there's few people on earth who've stolen as much software as I have in my heyday. So I am not a guy who's like going to bat for copyright. Yes, the last of Barrett's privateers. Oh, the year was 1778. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. I mean, all the people I see who are like making money. What the hell? Who are making money with AI generated video are making the money on Patreon. You know what I mean? Like, they're not making money from the videos themselves. They have like social media accounts. Like, you must know like Gloomstomper and Voidstomper, right? Man, I don't even know what I'm going to do after I outline this. I'm just trying to like learn literally how to navigate this right now by taking something I made elsewhere. Gloomstomper slash Voidstomper really, it depends what, there's a lot of different types of AI content out there, but he makes kind of, I don't know, uncanny, nostalgic, horrific stuff. I can't remember which one is newer. If it's Gloomstomper, I think Voidstomper's his older account and Gloomstomper's his new one. And Gloomstomper is like he's trying to create these kind of fake 70s like fantasy IPs of stuff that never existed, which is all kind of, I don't know. It's good. There's an alchemy, as you put it. There's like just a certain way that he does stuff that's speaks to me, speaks to my inner core. But at the same time, you know, I do enjoy this a lot. It's fun, and the other thing is, it's actually not super hard. I never drew. I don't know how to draw, right? So I never drew a thing in my entire life before last September, and someone loaned me. Someone loaned me a Wacom tablet because I said I wanted to learn animation because I've been working with animators who make a fucking ton of money. And I was like, well, I might as well try something because TV's dead, right? So what I'm gonna do, like, pretend somehow it's all gonna be okay. Like so many people I know who are like, oh, it's just really slow right now, but it'll pick up. It'll pick up. It's not gonna pick up. It's over. It's done. Television's done. Traditional media is done. The real key is to figure out how to get hundreds of people to watch this. Oh, Mr. Party, I didn't even notice. I was looking at one window, not the other. Oh, Mr. Party Palace, I hope you're still somewhere watching, remembering me in all of my beautiful glory. Ugh, the worst part is, even if I figure out all this, like, what's the most efficient way to redraw this stuff, I gotta break down all the body parts. Animation. Once you get it all, like, rigged up and put together, you just gotta break down the body parts in all their different layers and connect them all with bones, and then you can kind of do what you want. But, like, the initial stages are so time consuming. Anyway. Oh, oh, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Wow. I think this character design has too much detail. I think I need to simplify it a very lot. I was looking at the G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe, like, character designs, and they're really good. It's like really incredibly, every single character is completely different. You know what I mean? And they're detailed. There's no, like, there's not a single character who's not who's not perfectly well designed. I don't even know if I should be using this. Maybe I should be using Toon Boom Harmony. Who even knows, man? The crash out? Oh, what, like, of television and cinema and all that stuff? I mean, it might be fun to watch, but, like, it's sort of like when a mine closes. You know what I mean? Like when, if you live in a mining town and they're closing the coal mine and everybody's going to lose their home and no one knows where they're going to go, and people are clinging on. Like, if you're an environmentalist, you might be going, well, who cares? Coal is bad, but also tons of people who stake their whole lives on an industry are about to be homeless. It would be cool to give a Joe to each other. Do you mean a job? A Joe. In the age of Joe. This is cool. This is cool. Yeah. Don't mind this. So we're trying to get... Let's get this in a good spot. This is never going to look quite right, but whatever. Yeah, you grow... Yeah, so, like, it's... Right now, I think... Compared to before the pandemic, there are 40% as many writing jobs. Or 40% of jobs have been lost. So there's 60% remaining in terms of just writing. Production jobs, it's even... it's like even worse. And yeah, I mean, there's television still being made, and it's being made all around the world, and millions of people are watching it. But America's not trying to hold on to those jobs in any way. It's just kind of watching them go overseas and going, huh, that's weird. Oh, what's causing that? Oh, well, I guess we'll never know. Whereas, like, in Korea, they're spending billions of dollars, just free money from the government, so that people can develop TV shows and movies. Like, Korea is kind of the, like, case in point model of how a government supporting culture brings in billions. They spend something like $14 billion on entertainment, like the Korean government, and they receive in taxes back $20 billion. It's an infinite money glitch to spend on the arts and to spend on entertainment. And it has made Korea more popular around the world, and it has made like Korean culture more popular. But and it gives them a ton of money. Ireland discovered this too. They now pay artists like kind of a stipend every month. So you get, like, I don't know, some amount of money every month to be an artist. And it's because they discovered that if you give $100 to an artist, you get $200 taxes back. So it's like an infinite money glitch. But there's a weird thing in North America, like Canada also, they don't pay shit to production and the arts, and they're losing all their jobs to Ireland, and going, oh, I don't know what we should do. Who knows? There's no way to know. If only there was a solution. I don't know, man. You grew up outside of Detroit. When did you move to New York? Do you still live in Brooklyn? Yeah, I wish. Yeah. The fraudulent USAID spent all of its money on HBO Max premium subscriptions for billionaires. Whoops. Are you going to buy the building from the landlord and become a slumlord? Will you become the slumlord you want to see in the world? I kind of love this drawing. Like, the drawing environment here fucking rules. 67, hey, Robert Zezula, Bert hates bad guys. 67, hetero, 67, Chanthony. You got them all. Gonna move your studio to the barn. You have a barn? Oh, the black pill is what I need. All right, well, if you're looking for the black pill, you found it. This is a channel of pure darkness. The future is pointless. Don't have children. The environment is ravaged. The billionaires will destroy us all. When you say wait for disclosure, do you mean of aliens? Or are you waiting for the Epstein files to finally get released? I think that'll happen on the same day. I think the Epstein files and the proof of aliens are the same thing, and that's what they're waiting for. If you're in the Epstein files, sound off in the comments below. Oy, oy, oy. I mean, this isn't the worst. This isn't the worst way to do this. The question is whether or not it's easier to animate in grease pencil than it is in animate. I don't know if you've ever used Blender, Jalokio. This is weird. I'm streaming in 3 places at once. I'm getting like conversations from 3 places, and I feel like bad that not everyone knows what everyone else is talking about. But like putting a chat window in a YouTube vertical, it's like the dumbest thing in the world. So I don't want to like occupy all this space. Here's the problem with that. Like, I remember the dude, whatever, was like, oh, there's going to be so many manufacturing jobs in America with the tariffs, because we're going to build factories that are powered by robots, and there's going to have to be someone to clean the robots. It's like, oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of jobs cleaning robots, because robots couldn't clean themselves. But how many data centers are they going to need to build? LLMs are going to top out at some point. Some other model for AI will. Some other concept in AI will come out that uses way less computer power and does things in a different way. And then all the data centers will become abandoned. GPUs will become very cheap. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, you got to do the donut. Dude, the donut tutorial, that was one of the best weeks of my life. You have to do the donut tutorial. I simply won't speak to you until you've done the donut tutorial. You know, the issue with like fucking character designs like this, you design a character, you put in detail, you try and keep it simple, and then you look at it and you're like, how the fuck am I supposed to animate? There's way too many doodads and shit. Do you use all AI models like uh, with via the web, or do you host any yourself? I have a bunch that I have on my, I have some LLMs and some stuff. I did some early like I was like a big stable diffusion, like early stable diffusion adopter, running on my shitty 1080 GTX 1080. I don't know why that keeps happening. You know what I want right now so bad? I want green tea with honey. I have like you see my avatar right now. I actually have an LLM that responds to voice commands and then has TTS that if I wow, the mouth is really glitching right now. I just looked at it. It's just vibrating. So that I can stream as myself and interact with this guy. But it's like a 30-second round trip from me talking to it to the LLM to translating it to text and then you know, you know what I mean? Like I speak, it turns it to text, the LLM responds, then it goes to TTS, and then it generates the thing, and then it streams it. That takes like 30 seconds on my ancient GPU. And so I just gave up on it. But I kind of wanted to have like, what's going on? I kind of wanted to have it so that I could be talking to this avatar in the corner as like a fellow streamer, but you either have to pay like 11 Labs a ton of money, or you know, or get 7. Jesus Christ, there's no way I can. Or get like 7, 5090s or something so that it's really fast. So do you make your models and the image to video them? It still sucks a flat 2D. So you generate videos locally, or do you use like Kling or one of those places that I can't think of right now that has like every model built in, and you pay for credits? Monthly credits have renewed. I still use Midjourney, which is you're not supposed to admit to that. But sometimes I'm like, I have an idea and I can't draw it well. And so I'll be like, what does Midjourney come up with? And I never use anything that it comes up with. You know what I mean? Like I never go, perfect. And then I'm like, I'll take this. But sometimes just seeing like a bunch of things, you're just like, oh yeah, you could do this. Because you could also do all that by going on Pinterest and like looking at 100 million drawings, most of which are AI generated at this point anyway. But I don't know. CPU, my CPU is good, but you know, still, it's everything still runs faster on GPU. That looks all fucked up. Even though my GPU sucks, even though it's a GTX 1080 with like literally zero whatever tensor cores or whatever that is good for AI, it's still better. I was thinking of getting just like a 3060, just throwing it in, but I don't have any money because I live in California and work in Hollywood, so I am extremely poor. People always seem to think that like if you work in Hollywood you're rich, but for every Tom Cruise there are a million people who are barely scraping by in a little one-bedroom apartment. Wait, I asked you this before. Do you still hang out with Jim? Okay, now I just need the eyes here. They're boxes, so can I rotate this? There must be like, it's R, right? No. S, so S scale, right? Grab. Why? Isn't R rotate in Blender? Dear God. There has to be more than just this. Come on, rotate. No? I hate having to go to Google. How to rotate box in Grease Pencil Blender. I mean, I guess I just have to like make the thing and then can I? No. Oh, is this whole thing? Is this whole thing one object? The strokes are not all their own thing? That's fascinating. Certainly not what I was expecting. Certainly not what I was expecting. Fascinating. It's all one object. The strokes are not separate. Isn't that interesting? Oh. 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 Oh, it's good. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. And then you gonna be right here. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna get knocked out. Oh yeah. Boom, boom, boom. You know what? That'll do. Okay. Now, can I select line segments? I just want to do line segments, though. You use the Paronic critical method with the... What's a Paronic critical? paranoid. Never mind. Paranoid. Like, the paranoid critical method. You'll have to explain that to me. I'm not smart. Explain it to someone. Explain it like you're explaining it to someone who is not smart. Because that, my friend, is me. Not smart. Ooh. And then if I go to edit mode, it's just delete. Oh, joy and rapture. It worked. All right. Anyway, I could probably just go into draw mode and do erase. Erase, good man. Oh, yes, good man, you must erase. That's right, good man, you must erase. When I do this properly, I will set it up in different layers, where the horns are their own layer, and then I can deform the horns when he does a head turn, and I can keep the horns in front, and I'll make these eye blobbies different. Like, I still don't know if I should be using this or Moho or stay in Flash, and I'm kind of like, you know, kind of all right in Flash, but like, Flash like royally sucks for like everything. It's just shit at everything. Nothing works. Nothing ever works in Flash. The act of seeing images in static or wood grain. Interesting. So it's like slipping into a mind space where you're looking for patterns that can be recognized. It's close. I do not want the pressure on. There we go. What does this do? Does it move the origin? Oh, dude, I love that. But I've chosen the wrong erase option. Yes? That's what you're really looking for, bud. Dolly said he was drugs, huh? Did Dolly use drugs? I didn't know that. I just thought he was a chill dude who had a big brain and a pet anteater. No. You are drugs, TMG. Hello, TMG. Share with us the way in which you are drugs. Oh, damn. I've had this thing in front of my face for who knows how long. Humor. Fight, fight, fight. TMG, Jalokio. He's calling you a liar. Hello, TMG. What's up, TMG? Tell me, TMG, what's the latest good word from your neck of the woods? Really? Stone cold chillin' or just normal chillin'? Wait a minute. I fucked this up, didn't I? I deleted the wrong line. I deleted the wrong line! God damn it. That should have been there. That should have been there. Stone cold chillin' or regular chillin'? You didn't answer. I expect an answer. Sir, yes, sir. Stone cold chillin', sir, yes, sir. Oh, where are you at? Where are you living where there's rain? Where are you living where the rain is at? I've been living where the rain is at. Oh, yeah. What the hell? I've been living where the rain is at. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, T-Dot. TMG. Who am I speaking to? I don't know. I'm sure I know who you are, but I don't know you by the name of your YouTube handle. Do you want to reveal your true identity, or are you scared that you'll be stalked? In answer to your question, Jalokio, I have not made the AI trip balls yet. I'm too scared. I'm too scared of what will happen. What if the AI comes for me? What if the balls are tripped so heavily that the AI thinks I'm its enemy? I'm no enemy. I'm but a man. I'm but a simple man. I'm no different than Batai, the speaker of the village. I am TMG0101, aka Toast, aka Johnny Carlos. That's what JK stands for. I told my mom JK stands for Johnny Carlos, and she believes me to this day. Why does delete not just delete? Why must I hit delete twice? I don't understand you, Blender. Ugh. Blender. Blend me, Daddy. Oh, Daddy, blend me. I should be. Do you guys ever watch those Wabi cartoons? You know who Wabi is? I'm saying Wabi now, publicly on the channel. WABIE. Talking Wabi? Anyone out there? Anyone out there Wabi positive? Photoshop AI. So when I got the contract for this, like, it explicitly asks you, are you going to be using AI for anything? And I'm like, AI is a marketing term. It's not like an actual technology. They throw the word AI on everything, but AI in any sense that anyone thinks that word means doesn't exist in any way. An LLM is nothing like a generative video model. You know what I mean? It's nothing like that. So I was like, when you say AI, what do you think you mean? But they just meant, no cling. No cling. No cling. No Midjourney. No BrianSamuels.com. It'd be fucking great if like the biggest AI model was just like BrianSamuels.livejournal.com. Did you guys have live journals? I know I know exactly who Jalokio is in real life. TMG, I probably know you. But I don't know who Toast. I don't know who you're referring to when you say Toast. Unless you mean Trix, the Toronto comedian who photographs men's feet in secret. And if you're Trix, dude, just do it voluntarily. That's all. That's all I'm asking. Give men a chance to say yes. Men are actually pretty chill. Yeah, this is the thing. All the models cost too much. The only people making money, it's the same as a gold rush, right? The only people making money are the people selling shovels. I can't even think of the name of this, the main website where all the filmmakers go, because it has access to Kling and Nano Banana and blah, 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 blah. It's got them all. There's a couple of those, and those people are making more money than anyone else. All they do is connect you to pre-existing things through a nice interface. What is WAN? WAN? Let me look it up. WAN AI. What's WAN? The leading AI video generation model. WAN 2.0. It wants me to unleash my creativity, so I've already got a problem with that. My creativity must remain private. My biggest issue with all the AI video guys is that they all just make the same shit. They all make anime, fantasy, and sci-fi shit. And they never make a dad arguing with his daughter that she's throwing away her life by keeping a baby and trying to pressure her into getting an abortion. Genuinely an interesting scene where a girl is 17 and she's like, I'm gonna raise my baby or whatever, and the dad is like, you're throwing your life away. Your mother would be turning in her grave if she knew about this. That I want to see. I don't want to see power armor fighting, transforming monsters. Am I crazy? Am I the only one who has that feeling? I'm sure I could do it and anyone could do it. It's just nobody is doing it. And that is, to me, the whole sum total of what my issues with AI are. Okay. Well, I know they should. Everybody should be making kitchen table drama. Everyone should be making a Richard Linklater film. Which, by the way, it's so cheap to make. Just get your iPhone and a lapel mic and get some buddies and go to a farm for a weekend and you can make a great movie. Oh, goodness. I feel like it's actually easier to make a real movie than it is to make an AI film at this point. It's just that Hollywood doesn't make... They're in decline, that they just, you know what I mean? Hollywood's just making movies with massive budgets and special effects, and I went to see Project Hail Mary and I thought that movie was great. I thought the book was great, but that was a $250 million budget, And for every $250 million budget movie that's like Project Hail Mary, which some people like, some people don't. I'm not saying you have to like it. But for every one of those, there's like 7 other ones that are unwatchably bad. Every Marvel movie, unwatchably bad. Nothing interesting at all in any of the Marvel movies. And it's like Hollywood has forgotten that, like, oh yeah, they made movies in like that are still to this day gripping to watch, that are like a guy with a bottle of whiskey trying to drink himself to death. Which, by the way, Lost Weekend, you should see it. That's a great movie. Or High Noon. It's a guy walking in like a village, like a fake Western town outside of LA where they would shoot Westerns, just going from building to building saying, hey, I need your help. And people going, oh, well, I don't know. I don't really want to help you. For an hour and a half. And then there's a shootout. The movie must have cost nothing to make compared to today's movies. You can do anything. You can do anything. I need to put hands in this model because I'm poking my hands at the camera and saying you can do anything. Do you guys know Joel Haver? The internet comedian Joel Haver? Talking Joel Haver? Anyone? Wait, have I been drawing this all on fills? I've been drawing all the lines on fills. That's bad. Joel Haver made a feature-length film every month of 2024. Every month he made 12 feature-length films. I simply don't believe when people say that they can't, like, you know, just get a camera and go make something. Okay. Okay, good. I've moved everything to lines. Now I have to figure out how fills work. Any Blender geniuses in the crowd? Wait a minute. Hey, not bad. Oh yeah, Joel Haver rules. I saw that interview with Matt Johnson and the other guy. Everyone remembers Matt Johnson's name. The other guy, the music guy. The guy that everyone says is a sex pest in Toronto. But you didn't hear that from me. Which kinds of oils you talking about, TMG? What kind of oils? Talking about resins? Talking about some resin? I fucked this up. I have fucked this up. But you know what? I'm gonna put you up in here. I'm gonna make you lose my mind up. And now, how the hell do I do fills? Like, I want to copy all of this. I want to copy all of this. Copy object. And I want to put it in this channel. And then I want to paste object. It shouldn't be that hard. No, it did it again. It did it again. It made a new thing again. Oh, I'm getting paid to make 4 minutes as like a demo. 4 minute demo, 4 minutes, which is spread over 3 shorts, 3 90-second shorts. And I told them I knew how to animate, which I do in Blender. I taught myself over the last 6 months, or not in Blender, sorry, in Flash. I spent 6 months learning to animate in Flash, and I have made a couple very simple things. But you know, I want this to be really good. Anywho. Now, how in heck? What do I do now? You guys are watching someone in real time just literally going, fuck, how the fuck do you do this? Normally people like to tune in and see people that have a clue what they're doing, but not me. I'm a real, how the fuck do you do this guy? If you select the icon, under the pencil icon, okay, draw mode. All right. So how in heaven's name? Well, you really can't move layers around, huh? All right. Interesting. Okay. Utilities. Fill. Well, I don't. Fill icon. Shortcut shift spacebar 3. Well, that's cool. Unable to fill unclosed area. These areas aren't closed? I don't have a name. I pitched it with a name. I pitched this a while ago, and the name I pitched was Fist Maxing. And this was before Clavicular blew up and all the old men heard about blank maxing, looks maxing, or China maxing, or whatever. So it was a very clever name, because anyone who's 20 would know what I was talking about, and anyone who was 40 would have no fucking clue. And then that little bitch Clavicular shows up, and now suddenly it looks like I'm jumping on the bandwagon, so I have to change the name, otherwise look like a cringe fucking boomer. Okay. There's got to be a way to do this, right? Fill? No. Cursor, material, color attribute? But it is an enclosed area, isn't it? This is so painful right now. Just staring at a instruction manual page. I mean, I guess I have to. What? I mean, this is enclosed. This is This is enclosed. You can... I'm not crazy, right? Unable to fill unenclosed areas. Well, if it's not... But it's enclosed. But it's enclosed. I don't understand. Also, what happened to the summary? All right, there we go. Enclosed. But it is enclosed. I'm going to keep repeating that. This clearly is enclosed. All right, let's try something else. Let's do a box. No. Let's do a box. Let's pick a color. No, that's not what I want. This has to be enclosed, right? What the fuck? Ah, it is enclosed. It couldn't be more enclosed. This could not be more enclosed in the whole world. Look, that's a box. It has been enclosed. Why? Why? Ah. Okay, put that on lines. Let's go to fills. No. There's nothing more. It's like it's a box tool. It's 100% enclosed. This is kind of exhausting. You know when tools just don't fucking work? I mean, yeah, everything in Blender is in a 3D space. So you can see here is my like line art. It's in a 3D space. It's a grease pencil object. Actually, that looks pretty cool. That's why I wanted to do in grease pencil, because I wanted to be able to make like actual sets for everything. You know, like if they're in a bank, make a bank set, and then you can move the characters around without worrying about redrawing everything all the time. Okay. Grease, pencil, stroke, and fill. Fill not working. There we go. I'm reading. I'm reading right now. Go to advanced. Advanced what? Brush settings, color. There's no advanced. Okay, select the fill tool. Done. Go to advanced. Advanced. Boundary. Change to edit lines. All right. Oh, that actually fucking worked. All right, that's not bad. That ain't bad at all. That ain't bad at all. Okay. Now I want to add a color. Here we go. Okay, I don't just want an outline though. Now how do I make this an actual thing? Still no effect. Classic. Good old software. No effect. Color means nothing. Mode fill. Stroke and fill. Okay, I got no fill, but I got stroke. I mean, that's one technique. It kind of looks cool. But that ain't gonna do it. Not for me. Okay, so color attribute, that does nothing, apparently. I want this to be green. Precision, dilate, thickness. Why is there no fill? Solid stroke, solid fill. Yeah, alright. Great, now can I change the order of these? Isn't it fun watching someone just frustrated as hell? Okay. Nope. Absolutely no benefit. No benefit at all. Riveting. I know. It's riveting. It's, for me, it's infuriating. Okay, well, that's not the worst. I guarantee you, there's just straight up a better way to do this. You know what I mean? There simply is. There's simply a better way to do this. I just don't know what it is. Where did I put? Where did they put? Somewhere here. It's gonna be online originally, like only. And then depending on, I think, how well it does, depending on how well it does, then it would be on. Then it would be get picked up or not get picked up. I want this to go above. Do you know what I mean? Should I be in object mode for this? It's absolutely, utterly unclear. Okay, wait. First things first. Object mode, draw mode, paint bucket, tool options, color. Picker. There we go. Oh wow, it thought I picked white. Eyedropper. Is it not capable of detecting the colors in the background layer? That's wild. Why, that's simply wild. And yet another total fucking piece of bullshit from Blender. They truly do not make this easy. Like, they're not even trying, Blender. You know what I mean? This is the thing which frustrates me, because a lot of people are switching to Blender because of its 3D integration, which is fine. Do as thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. But make it easier. Just make it fucking easier. That's all. That's all you've got to do. Is make it one minuscule amount easier. Ooh. Dementor. Alright. So I guess I have to capture the... I guess I'll go into Photoshop and look at what these colors are. That's like my favorite thing, right? When they're like, hey, do you want to figure out how something works? Like, just go into Photoshop and do it somewhere else. Ba-boom. Hey, do you like everything being incredibly easy and intuitive? Wrong. All right, eyedropper. All right, eyedropper. 006600. Are you jotting it down, everyone? Draw mode, fill, 006600 and 006600. There we go. So, no, no, don't give me this shit again. I thought we were done with this stupid shit. No, we're not. We're not done with the stupid shit. The stupid shit is back. The stupid shit is back. Nope. Come on, dude. Like, right. There's a there's a green line. What color is 666? 6 like 060606 would be gray. Dark gray. Boy, this fill thing truly utterly sucks. Why does it like okay, great. So it's doing the line, but it's not doing the one thing that the tool is called. The tool is called fill. Do you see what I'm saying? The tool has a name, and its name is Robert Paulson. Why the fuck is it not? Gap closures, mode extend, ignore transparent, simplify. I don't want you to simplify shit. But where's the fill component? Why? Where's the part where it's a fill? Like, do I need to do this? I just want fill. I don't care about the brush. Cursor. I don't know what that's all about. Color. But the whole premise of this, the whole premise is that it fills. The whole premise of this is that it's supposed to fill. And all it does is do a line. Please, dear God. Grease pencil fill tool only creates outline. All right, let's watch a little just watching a quick video here of someone trying to do it. Yeah, someone has the same problem as me. Great. What's the solution? Material with a stroke, but no fill. All right. Materials. Solid fill. This must be what I'm supposed to do. Ah, yes. But of course, back to the old error. Tool boundary edit lines. Nope. Layer above, visible. Okay, well at least it did something. Now, can I do that with this here? It did not what I asked, but that's okay. Let's get back to business here. Alrighty. Fills. Yes! Yes! It took me... What the... Why? Why? Every other thing. You just paint bucket... Plop. Done. On another layer. You done. Do you know what I mean? Didn't have to be hard. It could have been so easy. Okay, there we go. We got a little gap there, but... Okay, not working on that one. But do you see what I mean? Do you see how they get you? How they want you to fail? How they hate you? Ooh, crawl mold VRat Okay, best viewers, jumprank.ru. Nice. I got a Twitch bot in my Twitch stream. Trying to rank me up. Just trying to rank me up. Thank God. Yeah, it's like I have yet to meet someone who is a big Blender person who has anything other to say than it takes a lot of getting used to. It takes a lot of getting used to. But that's all right. It's okay. You'll figure it out, bucko. I mean, look, it's not totally failing at this point. Like that's got an issue, but I can fix that issue. All right, let's keep Photoshop grabbing these colors. This one is C7 9F77. That is C7 9F77. This is it just needs to be so easy. That's all I'm saying. C7 9F77. Very nice. Nope. C7, come on. C7 9F77. Good. Yes, all right. That's the dude's skin. How about this? What's that gonna do? Okay. There's just some kind of line issue there, but whatever. We be fixing. Little by little. Little by little. Little by little, we are bringing it home. Little by little, we're bringing it home. Home, daddy. Home, daddy. FFFF00. So I'm just gonna fill what I can. And, excuse me. I'm going to fill what I can, and then I'm going to fix all the little holes. But my God, the Blender people, like, it's extraordinary software, and I'm absolutely thrilled that it got made. The David Cross fail? No, what happened to David Cross? Why won't you tell me what happened to David Cross? Why are you keeping it secret? You think I can't take it? You think David Cross, I owe him some kind of... I owe him something? I owe him nothing. He's nothing to me. Ooh, okay. You asked about 666. Look at this color. 666666. That's 2 666s. Come on. Bill Maher hurt his feelings. I know he was on Bill Maher. Like, I saw that he was on Club Random, which is the dumbest. It's the dumbest thing. Bill Maher is the dumbest thing. What happened? What did happen? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It took me a long time to get here, but I feel as though... Oh yeah, that is unenclosed. Is there a close gap option? There's usually like a close gap somewhere here. Workspace. Grease pencil, scene, filters. There's usually like a close gap thing. Oh yeah, gap closure. There we go. Excuse me, I said gap closure. Nope. It's struggling. It's churning. Come on, dude. I think I've... It worked. It did something. There's something going on in there, but it worked. God, this... The other thing about Blender is it really uses the CPU to do things that, like, in MS Paint, you know, you could just paint bucket fill. But in Blender, it has to, like, use an array. It has, like, 7 CPU cores right now working at 100%. Well, what did tell me? Tell me, Jalokio. I don't know what he did. Nobody's telling me. Why won't people just tell me what Bill Maher did? He got taken to the sad shed, but I don't know what that means in practical terms. My God, MS Paint was so good. Remember when they like updated? They were like, "We're getting rid of MS Paint and replacing it with some fancy bullshit," and people rioted. Look how long this is taking to try and fill this with the paint. Oh shit! What the hell? What am I doing? What is this? What have I just accomplished? Are those holes? What the hell? What the hell is going on? Okay, I'm sorry. What the hell? Okay. Unable. Gap closures. That's size 40. Mode extend radius. Well, I don't need a whole... Oh my God. Let's try closing that gap. Bill called him an idiot to his face and David ate shit. Yes, but you're not giving me the details. He just said, "You're an idiot," and that was it? What was the conversation? What was going on? What was even going on, my man? What was even going on? All right, let's try fixing this. Oh, that's interesting. I could have drawn this with the fill already happening. Well, that is certainly better than what I did. Look at that. Well, there's learn something new. But what did he called him an idiot in reference to what? How do I not have this fill now that I don't want that to be happening? I want to go back to where I was able to draw. Why now is everything like this? They hate me. Look. Blender hates me. Oh, I'm an idiot. I have to keep remembering. You must endlessly be changed. Oh, wait, is there... Yeah, there we go. It's right up at the top. I'm stupid. It's right up at the top. Right? Okay, there we go. Can I... No, I don't want to do a line. I just... What is an object mode? It's supposed to show you where, like, the gaps are. I mean, I get... God damn it. I'm so used to hitting spacebar because of... Is there, like, a way to extend this? Can I, like... No, I don't want to scale. I only want to grab this one thing. Edit mode, maybe? Does that do it on both ends? Yeah, it's going both ways. Is there a way to do this just on the... There has to be. No. That's clicking. There's got to be a way to scale it just on the one end and leave it on the other. To Google! Blender scale one and only. Oh, maybe it's extrude. Maybe what I want to do is extrude. Ooh. Maybe that's what I want to do. Is extrude. No, that did nothing. Ooh. All right. How do I scale from one side only? Blender. No. Grease pencil. Scale. Stroke. Grease pencil. Adjust stroke. If I can't figure this out, I'll be having a stroke. Weld? Is that a thing? It's not keyframes in the dope sheet. There's just never, it's never just as simple as click on this, change this setting. It's like click on this, switch the whole mode to another mode, go into another window, select one thing, and then add a thing, a material, and then, you know, like it's never just as simple as click on it, change it, like it is in all other software that was ever created. I don't want to watch a 20-minute video. Fill holes. There we go. Maybe that's what I should have looked up. Grease pencil. Fill gaps. I wonder if if my biggest error and dumbest error and most obvious error is selecting. There's got to be like a snap close. You know what I mean? Like an option. Stupidly didn't even color attribute mode, pin mode, size strength, rounded caps. Stroke, randomize cursor, display cursor, show fill while drawing. Don't you think there has to be like something that snaps, like grease pencil, snap lines together. I don't know. Club Random. And they sure do, I mean, it's just like a guy in his basement smoking weed and complaining to everyone about how woke the left is. It's so stupid. You know what I mean? He's just like, you know, the real issue is, okay, it's that these guys think that they know better than me, but I'm 68 years old. I think I know a thing or two about how to win an election in an off year. Yeah, weedheads are good people. All they want is an island of their own. Okay, so apparently you do this in edit mode. But I don't quite understand. I don't want to move, nor do I want to rotate, nor do I want to scale. Do I want to transform? Is this what I want to do? No. Construct and edit splines. But mode must be points. Huh? Don't want to bend. I don't want to interpolate. I don't want to gradient, nor do I want to annotate. But I don't want to move, right? Also, I seem to be... like, I get that I could move this. I have no desire to do that. I don't want to scale it. You know when they just say, oh, you do it in edit mode. And my response is, more detail, please. More detail, please. Learning sucks. It's all uncomfortable. See, this is what separates the billionaires from the millionaires. Close gaps, grease pencil, edit mode. Let's see what we get. No, it's just everything I find says the same thing. Go into edit mode and close the gaps. Well, how the fuck do I do that? Join strokes. Combine the strokes to create a closed shape. This is a more reliable method. Yeah, I get it. How? How is the answer? I know the what. I know the what. Just, it's... like, what I do? What? I don't need to move it. I don't need to rotate it. I don't need to scale it. I just need a little tiny, just a little bit of love here. I'm not trying to do that. Another pen. Select mode must be points. Okay, wait, where's the select mode? Points. Well, why didn't you say so? That's 1,000 times easier. Okay, I've selected a point. I want to move the point. Is there a join? Join strokes, grease pencil, edit mode. How do I merge two grease pencil vertices? Select the first stroke and select the vertex you want to join. Shift select the second stroke and select the next vertex to join, and you hit Control J. All right. Let's do this the other way. No, come on. Don't do this to me. All right. Join. Well, that's the easiest thing in the world. Done. Now, where are all the... I need to select... What is this? Strokes. Now I need to find... I need to find everywhere where there are gaps. Gaps, you say? You know what I mean? Like, how am I supposed to see the gaps? Like, I don't... Right? Guys, I'm so glad I'm so glad we're doing this together. I'm so glad we're learning this important information. Select point. I wish you could see the points. You know what I mean? Oh, is this... You can't zoom in any further than this? Okay. If I can't zoom in closer than this... I hope those sections joined. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of points here, and I feel as though there doesn't need to be so many points. Like, I'm a little at a loss as to why there are so many points. None of this seems... Why are there so many points? Alright. Alright, okay. Back to... Well, I didn't mean to do that. Back to draw mode. Fill. We are fill tool. We are doing solid fill. We are picking a color attribute. We are picking this color attribute, and we are attempting to fill. Oh, look, I see. It's showing us potential gaps. Okay. And it's keeping us from zooming. So somewhere here are gaps. They're not visible to people like you or to me. But they exist in some alternate dimension. It should just snapshot. Am I wrong? Am I wrong that this should just snapshot? So I do what? I gotta go to edit mode now? I mean, it's so many points. I guess I don't know what. Well, that did something. That is not good. Not nice. Is not good. Not a nice guy. All right. I need what is called in the industry a break. I've been at this almost 3 hours and I simply need a break. Great time hanging with you guys. I got 40% of the way to where I wanted to be, and 40% ain't bad. Tune in tomorrow for more adventures in being completely fucking thwarted by Blender.